You're live.
One
It
player
says
will give you a card of their choice. Who's got the most cards?
we've been live for 10 seconds. Nobody showed
Give
up
me a
yet.
card.
Oh
Hey, here
Snap,
comes.
somebody join?
no, not yet.
Really?
Did you guys tweet it out?
No, I didn't. Alright, so it's my turn.
Do I have to draw a card? If I get one from you,
You always have to draw a card.
Yeah, you have to. Wait, okay, yeah.
Can you rotate the?
Alright. Which one did you say was in?
All of them.
Oh, I had one of these. That was good.
Usually the light's not so stressful.
Maybe you
Oh, now there's a person in here. I don't know who it is though.
Yeah, go.
One person and one thumbs up.
Nice. Must be you guys.
We're on our way. Is it one of you guys? Boneyard Bassin. What's going on, man? Troy's in the house.
Okay, so you guys here. I get to look at the top three cards.
I'm gonna rotate this now. Try. There's Jerry.
Interesting.
We're having a few beers and other drinks and trying to figure out how to play Exploding Kittens. What are you guys up to?
Your turn.
There's Mackenzie.
Ours one explode.
The blind dog, the blind bird dog.
Lacey from Serving from My Home just jumped on.
What? Where'd that come from?
Did you explode?
No.
Oh, dude.
You were sitting right.
Kenzie. Kenzie.
Did you explode?
Oh, she walked off.
I think that was ours. Actually, I know that it was not in there because I just saw it. I can't take this off.
Jerry,
This is a great song.
No.
So,
turn it down anyway. We're gonna get copyright strikes.
okay. Melissa can't stand this song anyway.
Makes me all
Oops,
stressed out.
fingers.
It's a great song. How can you not like it?
3 people. Yay. We're getting there.
I need to draw a card, but-
Who's all? Grant McIntosh just showed up. Hey, Grant. Thanks for showing up. Better behave, he says. Jerry.
Okay.
No guarantees.
No guarantees.
Okay, Jerry.
His wife will keep him in line. This is a family-friendly game of Exploding Kittens.
Deploy 1,000-year back hair.
We're not even sure how to play it.
End your turn without drawing the card and force the player to take 2 turns.
Lauren.
What does that mean?
Hello. Oh my goodness. Hey.
Take your time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the...
Troy's headed to bed. He's up early for the Coastal Bite, Jerry.
Let's go.
It's where we should be going.
Tell it if there is something like this.
You get all of those new apps figured out. Grant, yes, kind of got them figured out. So let me switch back around. All right. So I downloaded YouTube Studio. I downloaded Social Blade. Social Blade, I plugged in our name, and it says that it is, I don't know, our grade and all that kind of stuff is the Wyatt Life. What's going on, man? Thanks for showing up. We're just hanging out. Muskie Hans showed up. Thanks for coming by. We're playing games. There's Olivia. Say hi, everybody.
Hello. Hola.
Olivia's the star of the show. Anyway, Grant, to finish your question, yes, I've been messing around with those apps, and I really appreciate you telling me about it. And we're going to keep an eye on that stuff in our analytics. So I really appreciate you guys stopping by because there's tons of people live streaming, I think. I'm going to switch this back around again. Maybe. There we go.
We're supposed to take 2 turns.
So there's Jerry. There's the other half of Northwest Open season. He's writing down secret numbers or something. Yeah, I was thinking about going live. Just got home from work. You had to work today, Grant? That's too bad. I was supposed to work today, but I...
More. You want some water? Put some water first.
Why?
Good.
Oh.
Or we can go take a tour of the garage.
Okay, sure.
There's Olivia again. Yes, White Life, we're kind of playing Exploding Kittens is what we're doing. I don't think anybody really knows how to play, but we're trying to figure it out.
Sure. Take 2 turns.
Olivia's not playing. She's just star of the show.
Huh?
That's my niece, Olivia. How old are you?
I'm 8.
If I draw one card,
8.
if I draw another card, my other turns over, right?
That is Natalie.
And that's a soda, I promise. Sierra Mist. We are not sponsored by Sierra Mist, just to let you know.
Oh, wait.
We are having drinks and playing Phase 10. Dude, we love playing Phase 10. That's probably my wife and I's favorite game. We just played that up at her parents' house the last 2 nights. We actually played a bunch of Phase 10.
Brian, my turn. We got cards.
Just for the record, my favorite phase is 7 cards of one color, because I feel like that's the only phase where I can shut my brain off and just collect cards. This is my beverage of choice tonight. I'm probably just gonna have one. I'm not a big drinker. It's 11:20
Already?
at Serving from My Home says, where are you from again?
Wow.
Like Indiana or something?
Okay, I'm cut off.
I hate it. My wife loves it. Yeah, White Life, I get that, dude, because I always lose at it, so I always hate it by the time we finish the game, but then I get excited when I start thinking about playing it again.
Oh, you did. Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Indiana. It's 11:20 in Indiana.
Sorry, I get distracted.
Okay, so one more and I'm done, right?
So they're living in the future. They get to see New Year's first.
No.
No one's exploded.
You want to be on YouTube?
No.
No? Okay.
Put it all in the bottom.
10:18 in Wisconsin. So it's only... What time is it here?
8:20.
It's only 8:20 here, so we have a long ways to go.
It's 8:19.
It's 8:19.
You done? Brian's turn.
It's kind of difficult.
Favorite card.
Anybody else show up? I don't think anybody else showed up yet.
Yeah.
Says we have 4 people.
Hold it. Hold
We're
it
from
right
Indiana
there.
too. White Life and Serving from My Home are both in
It says I
Indiana.
can nope it anytime.
Are you guys near each other? Do you know?
Feel like it.
Why would you want?
How big is Indiana? Can you drive across it in a
I
day?
don't know.
You don't want him to take
That's
Lauren's
strategy.
card?
Hoosiers.
No, because I want to get the card out of my hand.
We're all Oregon State alumni here, so we're
Doesn't matter.
go Beavs.
Whatever. It's fine. Tell us
Alright,
everything.
so
I don't want to share with you
I'm
and
gonna explode. Aren't I?
Explode!
Jackson County. I have no idea.
Now it's my turn.
Oregon State. That's right, Muskie Hans. Go Beavs. I'm a neighbor to Indiana. Grant McIntosh. Seems like there are way more YouTube channels in the Midwest than on the West Coast.
I don't trust you at all.
That's too bad because that'd be a lot of fun to be able to hook up with you guys and hang out
She
and
looks pretty good for now.
Okay.
do some live streams together. We actually have been talking to quite a few other YouTubers here in Portland area, and we keep trying to get together and fish with people and have live streams together and stuff like that, but it's really hard to get together.
You guys want to watch a movie pretty soon?
Muskie Han says he follows a couple from the West Coast, but not many, but he follows us.
Let me take my
He's a loyal fan.
real quick and then I'll come right
At least
back.
I hope.
Someone's getting
I don't have many real close that I have found yet. Yeah, it's
It'll take forever and be like done.
it's tricky to find other YouTubers that are close to you, and it would be a lot of fun if we could transport.
How's your drink?
Jake Deal, hey man, how's it going? Thanks for showing up. We're just hanging out and we're playing games. And I've fished twice with someone who is like 40 minutes from me.
Okay.
You're lucky, Muskie. That would be cool.
I drew a card. Your turn.
Already?
Yep.
I missed that last comment.
We'll skip.
Yeah. Okay. So go right to you.
We are in northern Indiana near Fort Wayne. Jackson County is about 2.5. Okay.
And And
I have one close to me. Doubt I ever meet him though.
I'm going to.
Well, Lacey, you be careful just going out and meeting whoever off of YouTube. Make sure that you vet him and everything first. But
do that. I think
Nice.
I think so.
But I do think it's fun to meet up with other people. I had the privilege of meeting up with,
Okay then.
I don't know if you guys know The Life of a Fly Fisherman, Ryan. He's got a super awesome channel, and I was able to meet up with
Can you
him,
shuffle?
and we fished together over at the coast for a
I
day.
like toilet paper stuck to it.
And I made a video, and he made a video,
Yeah.
and man, I tell you, we had so much fun. And it's hard to edit all of that down into 10 to 15 minutes, and
Hazelnut?
that was a good video. Thanks, Muskie. I appreciate that. Yank Your Crank is on. That's such a funny name. He's a bass fisherman. Thanks for stopping by, Yank Your Crank. Just to update you, we're sitting here. I'm not playing, but these guys are all playing Exploding Kittens. And we're having a few drinks and just having fun. Yeah, Ryan is one of my... Oh, don't go away. Where'd it go?
Oh, do you want me to keep going?
We're good.
Hate how the messages disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan is one of my favorite YouTubers. I would love to meet him. I wish I lived closer. Even though you live so far away, I'll probably still meet him one day. Yeah, Ryan is super cool guy.
Okay, stop.
He's got so much personality. And Oregon Beaver Outdoors. Hey, how's it going, man? Fellow Oregonian. So we're in the Portland area. That's where we're live streaming from. What part of Oregon are you from?
Okay, so who put down the shovel card? Was it you?
Anyway, Wyatt Life.
Yeah.
Ryan,
Get it go, right?
like I think this stuff is easy for him because he has so much personality and so much energy. Yeah, definitely. Exploding Kittens. Yank Your Crank's laughing at Exploding Kittens, you guys. He knows what's up.
So it's my turn now? Okay.
I need some tips, Chris.
Or east side for me. What part of the east side? How far over east are you? We visit over there every once in a while, usually for hunting in the fall. Poor Mackenzie.
Water?
Dog.
Oh. I was like, what are you after?
I don't know, just want water or something. Okay.
Okay, scoot next.
Baker City. Do you know where Baker City is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
Everybody says yes. Everybody knows where Baker City is but me. What's it near?
He doesn't know.
You should go bird hunting now. Get it off.
He's from California.
Baker City. My brother says there's good bird hunting there. He is a
Rodeos.
partridge.
Didn't we go there on our trip? Yeah.
He says bird hunting in Baker City is what's up. There's Mackenzie. She's begging for more food and water. I don't know if you guys saw that or not.
All
You
right.
just shot those
You
eyes.
go. You just drew. You're not playing. Okay.
What part of Oregon did you come to, Hans?
Okay, go. Your turn. Yep. I'm waiting for you. I just drew a card.
Crater Lake, nice. That's a great place to visit if you're going to come to Oregon. There's actually really good fishing in Crater Lake. There's no
So once you pay your card,
no
yeah.
limit, I don't think, in Crater Lake because there's so many fish down there, and because there's so many fish, it stunts their growth, and so they'll let you go down there and just clean up bucket loads.
See the future again. Okay.
You want to have a note?
Nope.
Didn't do any fishing though. That's okay. It's still a beautiful area to be at.
You want me to scoot the future?
I don't know. Brian said something, but I don't know.
Of trout.
To see the future,
Yep.
and you can take 3 cards, but then like if you still need to take the top card, well maybe you had some.
Let's check in on this game again.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
Jerry, you winning?
Something else.
What is this?
He doesn't know if he's winning or
No
not.
idea.
Okay.
What is the primary species there? Are you talking about in Oregon or in Crater Lake?
Boom. Oh, she exploded.
All right, man. I got off of here. We're going to play a different game.
Okay, do I have to set up?
All right, Wildlife. Thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate it. Happy New Year to you and your family, and you guys be safe and have fun. And I hope you win whatever game you play. I think you said phase 10. I hope you win at phase 10. In Oregon, Jerry, what's the main species of fishing in Oregon? Can you number it down to 1?
Rainbow trout? I don't know.
Rainbow trout?
Maybe? I don't know.
That might be the number 1 targeted for us.
You know where it is, but we don't.
Some of the creeks I was fishing are overpopulated with browns, like all 12 inches or less. Yeah, that happens over here too. Populations grow so dense that there's just not enough food to go around. Anyway, yank your crank. Species for us, yeah, Jerry's giggling every time I say that. We love chasing salmon and steelhead, sturgeon, trout, surf perch, rockfish, all sorts of good stuff. There's Brian. I'm not supposed to put him on film, but I am right now. There's Lauren. She's okay with it.
Okay, I am going to skip. So those on me so I don't run a card.
Brian, are you winning?
Always.
Always winning. Never loses. Brian is a winner.
Oh, son of a gun.
Oh!
Hold on.
I foul hooked a 55-inch sturgeon on a telescopic rod last Friday. I bet that was
You
fun.
have to take this.
That is awesome. I've seen some sturgeon videos. That looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, we have a lot of sturgeon here, and
Or the second.
in the wintertime when the rivers blow out and they're all high and muddy, we can't really fish winter steelhead because there's too much water. So the default is sturgeon.
I did not put it on top.
Sturgeon is easy to fish for in the wintertime, especially when the water is high and muddy.
It's a different one.
And our fish over here average probably 4 to 6 feet, and we have a lot of them that are 8 to 10 feet. A lot. Well, at least Hans, at least you get a month of fishing for them. I'll turn this back around. So we used to have retention seasons, and they've shut them down because
That's the end of your turn.
the sea lions have come into our rivers and below the dams and really taken a toll on the sturgeon as well. So they cut the fishing down. Are you guys laughing at me? Oh, the kids. All right. So anyway, we don't have retention seasons anymore. We only have Lake Shovelnose sturgeon though. Okay, we don't have any of those. It's giant. The only thing we have like spoonbill seems cool. I've never even
Okay, that one's
seen one of those. But every once in a while they'll give us like a 1 or 2 day
Oh, hey, you gotta put the other
retention season, and then we can go fish for them and keep them. But other than that, they've closed it down. It's all catch and release over here all year long. So it's kind of sad. Maybe it'll change.
Should I hold on until I go set them up a movie? Sure.
Okay.
So to me, I'm don't let them look at my card.
They don't eat. You have to snag them. You have to snag the spoonbills. They don't eat anything. That's interesting. Do you keep them and then eat them, or is that just a sport thing? I hope you're keeping them if you guys have to snag them.
I can't tell what you're thinking.
Sturgeon are sensitive to habitat.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, we have really good sturgeon habitat here, and our estuaries are really good for reproduction and stuff. But we just overfished them for a while, and sea lions
Ping pong.
are definitely probably our main problem right now. They eat them. They'll kill them for fun. There's a lot of videos of you can watch sea lions throwing them around. Yes, some people do. They are mainly cartilage, good to eat. Interesting.
Ready to go.
I lost it.
Okay, fine.
They're lowering the quota every year in Oregon for sturgeon. Eventually, it'll be catch and release year round, I imagine. Yeah, Oregon Beaver Outdoors. It's essentially it is just catch and release all year long, unless they give us a 1 or 2 day season to go and catch one. Except for I think in the estuaries you can target them and keep them at times. I don't know.
Oh, really?
And you can add
Haven't done it for quite a while.
It's tasty.
If you like pear.
Yeah. That's not like grapefruit. This is grapefruit mix fruit things. I forget what they're
I
called.
like grapefruit so much.
Yeah.
Sometimes grapefruit.
Are you guys exploding kittens or what?
I
Lauren
already
did.
died. I died.
You died? How?
Exploded.
By exploding. It's the worst way to go.
I imagine.
It could be worse.
What's worse?
Oh, no. It's gotta be worse. Yeah, slow down.
Well, that's true.
How
Well,
dark,
if you
how
really
dark
wanna
do you
know.
want me to go?
Yeah, Hans, we have a size restriction here too. We have a slot limit. Ignaria Bonneville. Oh, man, the comments go by so fast. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up on these. A fish below McNary and Bonneville. They still have a season for them until the quota is met every year. Oh, interesting.
Slow.
Jerry, you know they have sturgeon retention seasons above Bonneville
Yes.
still?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And above Willamette Falls.
And above Willamette. Shh, don't tell anybody that though. That's our secret. I'm trying to tell this guy that we need to get up early and go steelhead fishing. Does that look like the face that wants to get up and go steelhead fishing? Yeah. We'll see if it happens or not. Seven people, Jerry. I only got one steely in 2018. Well, Hans, one steely is a lot better than 0 steelies.
You guys ready to go fishing now?
No. What?
And you guys have the,
No, thank you.
you fish the Great Lakes, right? For steelhead? So it's a little different, I think, than what we have over here. But
Kids wanted to go fishing there.
we caught, usually we do really good for steelhead. It's usually one of our things, but last year was a tough year.
There is such thing as catch
We
and
caught
Yeah. Okay.
4 or 5, but they were all
That's what
wild.
Olivia told me that she really wanted to go fishing. I said, hey, I hear you want to go
In
fishing.
Michigan,
She told me
yeah.
she's not fishing, Harry. I was like,
Who was that?
Chicken nugget tried to.
JT's Crappie Cave. Hey man, Happy New Year. We're hanging out, we're playing Exploding Kittens, and having a few drinks. Kids are in the other room playing. Yank Your Crank said something and I missed it again.
That's when I left, right?
Are you all pretty much open water all
I got an
years?
exploding kitten, so we stopped.
Are you all pretty much open water? What do you mean by open water all years? Like, do you mean if our rivers are open for fishing? Or do we fish open water? Misty Rain is in the house. Ryan finally came by.
yay!
Ninja, yep. Musky Hans knows. First Perch, his gang name.
Okay, it's you and I, huh?
What's going on, Ryan? Are you guys celebrating over there in Redmond? You guys partying it up? Nothing freezes over. Oh, yeah. So, pretty much in our neck of the woods, in Northwest Oregon, we don't get any ice fishing. Nothing freezes over at all.
Eastern
We're-
Granite does.
We're lucky to get even like a skim of ice around the edges. Eastern Oregon and Southeast Oregon, they definitely get ice fishing possibilities. So there are some really, really good ice fishing lakes down there, but you have to travel to get to them. Nope, we will be in bed before midnight. Dude, I hear that. We usually stay up till like 9 o'clock and watch the New York ball drop, and then we call it good. That's seriously how we party. Ryan, by the way, let me turn this around. Does that read backwards? Why is it backwards on the camera?
How's it draw?
Oh, no.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know if you can read that or not. To me, it looks like it's backwards, but it might be like rightwards to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here, Oregon Beaver. Yeah, you gotta travel for ice fishing too.
What?
But
Boom.
Ryan, you gotta try this beer sometime on one of your live streams when you're doing your Friday night beers. Hans is going to the bar soon.
She's ruthless.
You're gonna finish up all the way to midnight, Hans.
Victory!
She's brutal.
Uh-oh, somebody won.
She's a little bit evil.
Alyssa, did you win?
Yes.
How did you win?
By being evil.
By destroying all of the other kittens, right?
I did explode there. Yeah.
You exploded them. Jerry got exploded.
I'm used to it. I grew up with her.
I exploded.
Yeah.
Some TVS carnage. Carnage! Why do you touch
Hans is an hour away from celebrating New Year's. We're still a solid 3. How thick does the ice get?
Now
I have always wanted to ice fish.
everyone?
Yeah, we have never ice fished. I remember one year when we were kids, this farm pond behind our house actually froze over. And it was only like 5 or 6 feet deep. We used to fish it for bluegill and carp and stuff. And it froze over one year. And we went out there with a bunch of hammers and we just pounded a hole through the ice and tried ice fishing it. It's amazing that we even lived to tell the tale. Might be able to ice fish East Lake this year. That would be a lot of fun, Ryan. One of the other places that I know is Diamond Lake. There's some really good ice fishing at Diamond Lake. 16 inches. How many inches of ice does it take for it to be safe to walk on? Like 6 inches? 3 inches is safe to walk on? I don't know. I think I'd like a little more than that. I took a few physics classes in college. I'm doing the calculations in my head right now. My weight times 3 inches of ice divided by depth. I don't like those odds. So everybody just dispersed. I'm just sitting here by myself now.
Just me and the pizza.
Just live streaming.
We're gonna go ping pong.
We're ping-ponging now?
Jerry has to clean up the table, but yeah. We're
Oh man, depends on how many corn dogs you had that year. I like me a corn dog, that's for sure. And macaroni and cheese. Ryan, I had Famous Dave's barbecue for dinner tonight, and they have a jalapeno macaroni and cheese. Death by Mac. That's what I'm talking about. So it sounds like we're fixing to go play some ping pong here in a second. My force is getting high. I weigh 260 a lot. Neutrons of force, yeah. Oh man, I am so tired of talking about forces. Yep. Hans, did you ever finish school? I can tell you that the ice is going to have to be really thick. Oh, don't, man. No. Tired of it. So, if you guys don't know, I actually graduated in 2004, and then I went back to school 2 years ago, finishing in May. That's awesome, man. I just graduated in June. Yeah, Ryan's just now catching on. He's like, wait a second. He did the math. Oh, yank your crank. He's clarifying. I don't know. I think we should get get about 6 or 7 of us hefty boys out there on the ice, and we'll see if that 3 inches holds true. What happens when you start drilling a bunch of holes, though? Your buoyant force is high enough, you're okay. What if I just belly crawl out onto the ice and I don't walk on my feet and I displace my weight a little bit farther out? Can I get away with like 1 inch? It gets weaker. So you drill a bunch of holes, Russian roulette, that's what I'm talking about. Start popping holes in the ice all over the place and get a bunch of happy fishermen walking around looking for fish. Oh, my luck, I'd probably drill holes around in a circle, and I would have all my fishing poles and I'd be standing in the middle of it,
It's like all his papers.
probably not paying attention.
He just like empties his pockets and like puts receipts and everything. Like piles.
What if I just sit on the bank and watch you do? We'll give Ryan the throwable tied to a rope. He'd keep an eye on us. He can lifeguard us. Boy, though, if you fell in and you got pulled out, and what you woke up to was the life of a fly fisherman giving you mouth to mouth. Corn dog breath. Mackenzie, what are you doing? That's Mackenzie.
That's a good idea for like.
She's the bird dog.
Yeah.
Bird dog. Let him up. Oh, so Ryan, I should have sent you, it's like a month ago, or the Black Friday thing. Somebody had the inflatable falling through before. Oh, it can't be fun. That's just gotta be miserable.
Okay.
Did you guys see, I think it was like Milliken Fishing or something, his channel? He fell through the ice and he was in the water for 10 or 12 minutes or something before somebody pulled him out next to a dock, and he spent a couple days in the hospital. He did a video about that. That would have been pretty bad. Anyway, Brian, they had those inflatable CO2 life vests on sale for like $60, which is really cheap because they're normally between $90 and $120. So I actually bought one. I'm just gonna hang on to it. So next time we go out, are we going to ping pong?
We're gonna check on Jerry's. He has to clean the table. It's like covered in fishing stuff right now.
Oh, it's covered in fishing stuff. Let's go take a look. We're gonna go to the basement now, and we're gonna check on Jerry. He's supposed to be clearing off the table. Yeah, dude, you definitely need a life vest for your pontoon if you can't swim. You don't want to be worried about falling
Garage
in.
is a disaster, so
Everybody's garage is a disaster.
hey, as much as this.
Except ours.
Yeah, we're Christmas lights are out.
Oh, the lighting is terrible in here, Jerry.
Correct.
Yeah, it's pretty big. I know. I think borrow a sweatshirt. Can I borrow a sweatshirt? Yeah.
It's time to call ping pong. You ever see that movie, Brian?
What's that from?
Balls of Fury? Balls of Fury right here.
Is there empty floor space behind you?
Yeah, why? What do you got there?
Trampoline.
Trampoline.
Part of the trampoline.
Man, we're down to 5 viewers. 5 people like us enough to stick through this.
Might be time to call it a day.
Painful. Wait till the ping pong starts. People are going to start flooding in. Where's your work lights at, Jerry?
Good question.
Oh, Ryan, check it out, dude.
Yeah.
Like a little kid's life vest right there for you. With some doggy poop bags. True North Angler, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping in. We're just hanging out. Pretty laid back. We were upstairs playing Exploding Kittens. And now we're down in the basement. Or not the basement. This is a garage. Playing some ping pong.
My life flashed before my eyes. That's right.
Ryan, where's Murder Inc? That dude never stops by. Look at those balls of fury. Oh, snap.
There you go.
Everybody gets better at ping pong after they've been drinking.
Nick Allen.
The ball looks like a tracer round.
What you can see in the air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he hasn't really done much commenting either. I haven't noticed. Maybe he's busy doing other stuff. Since he switched over to doing a lot of the podcasts, I've noticed that he hasn't done much of the other stuff. So who knows?
Huh. Where did I- oh, there it is. What ping pong? I thought you were watching a movie. Well, go wait for Lila. You are.
Jerry, this is gonna be another one of those videos that never reaches 100 views. You know?
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Who are we talking about? We're talking about That Murder Inc. True North Angler. He's a guy that, like Ryan and I have known him for a long time. He's been a subscriber, and we're subscribed to him. He does a lot of cool stuff.
I knew that was crazy film.
Did you see my video from today? I have not watched that video yet, Ryan. I did see that you posted it. I just haven't had time. I've been super busy all day. And it's 18 minutes long. Did you... Give me a spoiler alert, dude. Did you punch him in the face before I watch it?
Watch out over there.
Oops. My bad.
No, you didn't punch him in the face. Good boy. True North. Don't give me any spoilers, man. I haven't watched it yet. How do I tell how much battery life I have on my phone while I'm streaming this? I guess if this just like shuts off and goes away, everybody, then that means my phone died. I have no idea how much battery life I have.
Oop.
I sure hope I'm still connected to your Wi-Fi, otherwise my data bill's gonna be really bad. Ryan handled it professionally? Huh. Must have picked up a few things along the way. Apparently this is guys versus girls. Ping pong. Sudden death. This is to see who gets the couch.
Oh. I gotta hold my paddle.
Jerry's getting the couch, it looks like. Ryan, so this is the guy that's gonna put the hook in his arm. Who's winning? I think it's I don't know that this is even scoreable. They've been warming up for
Getting vicious over there.
a good 20 minutes now, maybe.
Not warm yet.
It's cold outside.
It is like 33 here.
For what?
Yeah. We used to play a lot of ping pong growing up, and we were able to keep score. We got pretty good. Jerry's a wuss. He won't do it. That's right. Jerry is a wuss. He won't put the hook in his arm.
Nope.
How's the weather there? It is super cold here. Well, I guess super cold for us Oregonians. It's like 35 degrees. We're used to balmy 50, 55 and rain. So, oh, low battery.
Dun dun dun. We're almost done.
So, I have to shut this off here pretty soon, guys. My battery's about to die, but we just wanted to do a live stream and say hi to everybody and wish them Happy New Year. Same here in Ontario. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sorry.
It's 25 or Hans is. That's cold. That's warm. My reel kept freezing up on me today. Yeah, Ryan, I've had a few days where I've been fishing and it's been so cold that the eyelets on my rod freeze up and I have to keep dunking them in the water just to thaw them out. All right, Hans, you take care and be safe, man. If you go out and hit the bars, don't do anything stupid. We want to keep seeing videos from you. And not one of you getting arrested and hauled off to jail. Yeah, it is really annoying when the eyelets freeze up.
Hey, let's go.
Brian, I don't share with anybody.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh,
Come on, more than an eyeball.
where did it go?
There's another one right there. Got you.
Man, too bad Jag Fishing didn't show up. I could have done the floss for him.
Right, Lauren?
Missed out, man.
Yes.
If you guys talk to Jag, tell him I was geared up, ready to floss, and he never showed up. I really appreciate you guys being on YouTube for me. All right, everybody. Well, I think I'm going to shut this off. My phone's about to die. So we only have 3 people in here, but you 3 people mean a lot to me because you didn't have to be here. He will be flossing. I know, true thing. I can't wait to, when he hits 2,000, he's got to do his bikini video. That's going to be hilarious. And we have to make him do the floss. So Jerry might be in a bikini. You never know. It's all about the views.
That'd be too scary.
All right, True North.
Watch that.
Thanks for showing up, buddy. Ryan, thanks for coming in here. I really appreciate it. Take care. You guys be safe tonight. You guys celebrate responsibly. And we'll catch you guys later. All right, take care.
I was one of my wine glasses showering on the floor.
For what?